Okay, so first things first, I would want to use this opportunity to, um, I don't know, let me say, Happy Christmas and New Year in advance. Personally, I don't celebrate the Christian holidays, but I would like to use the opportunity to celebrate with everyone that is celebrating. Yeah. So, with that being said, I think let's just get into what we have for today. So, today I plan on just having a quick market review, my insight on the market, what I think we could be expecting next, and all of this is just my opinion of the market, my thoughts, my let me rather say my belief of the market based off my approach to trading price action and based off my technique of trading the market. None of this is a financial advice and shouldn't be taken as one. Yeah. So about a month ago, I think sometime in November, I did share this chart with this what's this with this pen tool on it before it kind of gave most of this reaction and this build up we are seeing here. Now I did share this on a daily time frame, which is why my chart is on the daily time frame right now to show my daily bias, my mid to long term bias of what I think we could possibly see in the market. And once again, my buyers are still the same, almost the same. I am still a little bit more bullish than bearish in the market as of now. Now, the thing is simple. My approach to trading the market, or let me say my system, my technique for trading the market is one I like to call HPB, high probability based trading system. High probability based trading system is an institutional concept of trading. It is an idea that is based off institutional approach to market. Now, what high probability base does is it basically focuses not just on every other block in the market, not just on every demand zones or every supply zones or every demand setup or every supply setup in the market. It narrows it down to only significant setups. Now, according to my high probability based trading system, as of um, as of what we have here, this structure wave count, and I pay a lot of attention to market structure as well. Market structure, I think on smaller time frame, it is possible for we to have this deceptive move and fake out and all of that on smaller time frame. But I think on higher time frame or much bigger time frame, the market never really moves without leaving a footprint. That is my belief. My belief is that on bigger time frames specifically, the market never really moves without leaving a footprint. So what I try to do is identify these footprints and then follow them. I know the general approach, the usual approach to price action trading is to predict what the market is going to do next. Yeah, I'm not exactly trying to predict. I'm just trying to identify what the market is doing now. That is basically what I kind of like to do in the market. So from from what I have here, I think first thing I like to look at failed momentum. I like to look at momentum building up into a significant zone. I know I have stated this out severally in the channel that is basically what I look forward to when I'm looking to trading from any zones. I like zones that are not yet mitigated, zones that are fresh and strong, but most importantly, I like to see momentum building into those zones. Now, this is a weekly demand zone for Bitcoin, a weekly demand zone that has been relatively untested for a very long time. So this is a fresh demand zone. This is an unmitigated order block. a weekly order block, if I want to put it that way. Now, it is not just prices falling into this demand zone or order block or whatever it is you might want to call it. That is not exactly where my interest is. My interest is the build up before the breakout or before the bounce off from this demand zone. This build up, if you go down to much smaller time frame, probably to 4 hours or 1 hour, you would see that this I like to call it high probability setups are building up the same year. Now we have bearish momentum. There's okay, let me change to okay, I'm just going to use this chart and then okay. Now you can see bearish momentum line or the bearish momentum building into this. I'm just going to mark this out to be our area of weekly demand. Let me mark it out like this. Now you can from here uh you can see this demand zone getting tested once, getting tested twice, getting tested 3 times. But what I like us to look at is for every time the market slowly drops into this zone, there's usually a quick counter reaction. The same thing happens here, this quick bounce off, the same thing happens here, and then we are off. So I want to look at my flip zone along here. Or if we want to draw a momentum line, I think I've made a couple of videos on the difference between momentum lines and trend line, or at least the way I differentiate them for me. So if I look at this as a momentum line, as my bearish momentum line, I would take this to be um my flip zone, my order block. This is where I am looking to fill. I narrowed it down to smaller time frame, and there's also a demand zone somewhere down here. Yeah, I think if you come to the 15-minute chart, there's a okay. I would, if you can hear me, if you can still follow up with me, or if you are following up with me, just let me know in the group. Okay. So just drop your favorite emoji or something if you're following, so I can be sure we are together. Now, I did as at the first time I posted this setup here, right here. I think I took a long from somewhere around here, somewhere below 15K or below 16K. Yeah, from somewhere around here. I did take a long. I basically used this long position to edge all of my trades for the last 1 month. I got off somewhere around here. So this long is, I look at the bigger time frame where the market is looks like it is heading towards, and then I take an edge position there. I go about my everyday trade, leaving that trade to run. So I did the same thing here. I got out somewhere around here. Now, for those who have probably followed up with, for those who are in the mastermind roundtable group, which is a private mentorship group, you if you follow our system, our structure wave count, you see we have obviously we are heading into that point of swing failure. That point of swing failure is where I assumed that this market dropped into. Now, what you want to be doing in a bearish market where you start seeing signs of swing failure is you want to be looking out for significant demand zones to get your buy orders filled. The same is applicable in a bullish market where you start seeing signs of swing failure. So I have identified my signs of swing failures building up into this weekly demand zone. And then I want to get my second batch of buy orders filled from this demand zone right here. Momentum line have already been breached. Market is reacting off a fresh weekly demand zone, and then coming for that retest, my significant order block. Yeah. So this is where I think I got my buy orders filled yesterday around here. I'm not like I did mention earlier, I don't practice the end of the year festivity as well as the whole Christian holiday and all of that. I basically just like to take this time of the year off to rest myself from a very hectic trading year, as well as to prepare my mind for a new trading year. So actively, I'm not trading the market right now. Actively, I am not. But I look for swing failure. I look at bigger time frames for opportunities to get a swing trade field. So this trade is basically just one I am looking at to get into, identify my invalidation level to set my stop loss, and then just go about my regular activities without necessarily needing to be on the screen 24 hours or to follow up with my trades and all of that. So that is basically what I just did. I got a buy order field about 2-3 days ago, somewhere within this demand zone right here. And then for the short term, I would say my target is this hidden zone right here. For the short term, I would say my target is somewhere along here. Why for mid term, I'm looking at a close above this level, above this swing level right here. Now, any close above what price level is this? Any close above, let's say 18.2, 18.3, any close above this level is just, in my own opinion, is going to signify a change of character. In my opinion, it means I'm beginning to see signs of bullish build-up. Now, I could be wrong. For sure, I could be wrong. No one controls the markets there, and literally every trader, trading is a probability-based game. You could be wrong as much as you can be right. But I want to look at this, that if all goes as I think I am seeing in the market right now, then at first I'll be looking to take some profit here. I don't know how long this is going to take before it happens or before it gets invalidated. But if it does happen, at first I'll be looking to take some profit here, and then up here, and here above 20K. And I think in the best case scenario, I'll be looking above 22, 23. So these are the levels I'm basically looking at. My invalidation for me is below this level. Once we get a below this 15K level. Yeah. I'm going to so I'm just going to set this right here. Okay. So this is basically what I'm looking at for Bitcoin. I know there's a lot of bearish indication. A lot of traders out there are saying, no, we are only going down. We are going below 13K. We are going below 11K. We are just going down and all of that. And I really don't disagree with most of these traders. Trading basically is a probability based game. And what this means is that you can be right as much as you are wrong. Um, but for me, I like to not just follow popular opinion. I like to follow what I see in the chart. And since I believe that the market never moves without leaving a footprint, I believe that even if I am wrong, um, the market is going to give me, is going to show it to me. Yeah, I'm going to see it that I'm wrong when I'm wrong. So for now, I'm not beating myself up. I'm not concerned with projections and predictions that anyone out there is making. I'm more concerned about what I'm seeing in the chart. And what I'm seeing in the chart right now tells me that there might be a swing failure for the downtrend, at least for a mid-term. I'm not saying a long-term recovery. I'm not looking at a long-term recovery and all of that. I'm not saying the market have bottomed out, because I, for one, I still believe that we could go lower. Yeah, we could go really lower than um, most people pain tolerance can absorb. But for now, this is what I see in the charts, and this is what I'm trading. Now, it doesn't change anything. Come January, when I'm back in the market, I'll be looking at the 15 minute, 30 minute, and 1 hour chart for active day trades. For now, I'm just holding this position as a swing position while I see how the market unfolds. So that is basically it for now. Let me also use the opportunity to say, high probability based trading system, HPB, like I like to call it, is uh, an institutional concept of trading that is not popular to a lot of institutional traders. Yeah, it is a trading system that is not, I would say, it's a trading system that goes outside my private trading community. Now, um, I'm not I'm not having any training or personal or private mentorship program going on right now. I think the only opportunity to get to join this community and then learn this concept or be in touch with me on a personal note is to register for the Christmas Price Action Boot Camp that is being co-hosted by myself, JFX, Grace Youth Trader, and I think a couple of other traders. We have 5 amazingly good traders trading different trading system, from Elliott Wave to Malaysian SNR to SMC to supply and demand to HPB that I trade. So we have 5 amazingly good traders with their own different audience coming together to put together a Christmas boot camp to share their knowledge on SMC, supply and demand, as well as a couple of other institutional concepts, as well as trading psychology, for a one-time fee of $20. Like, can you imagine? Yeah, $20. So now I want to use this as an opportunity to not just encourage people to end the year seeking knowledge, but to as well give that opportunity to. I did say earlier that I'm going to, the first 5 people from the mastermind trading channel that registers for this boot camp, which is starting on the 26th, will be added to the mastermind roundtable group, and it's almost like those slots have already been filled. So what I'm going to do today is I'm still going to give a window for people that are going to sign up for this bootcamp program, this prize action bootcamp program, between today and midnight tomorrow. As a Christmas offer, I'm going to give everyone that registers within this period would get access to the mastermind roundtable group at the end of this Christmas bootcamp, and as well they would have access to video materials on how to trade the high probability based trading system. So guys, you really don't want to miss out on this. This is where we call it a day. Enjoy the rest of your day.